So I guess, obviously we can't have a conversation with you without talking about, obviously, your most popular, which is the weird bars. What was the inspiration behind that?
It just came to me one night. I was just sitting there brainstorming, like, what could I come up with that'll be funny? And I'm like, yo, you know what? I should have this dude rap the weirdest shit and the engineer just have the craziest reactions. Because people always like my facial reactions to shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should do that and just have like the funniest reactions to the craziest bars. I put out part 3, and part 3 I was like, okay, I really need to run with this because that's the one I did. Savage. I'm a savage. Penis size average. And then next, yo, that joint went stupid. And next thing you know, I see like hundreds of videos of different accounts using the sound. So I was like, okay, all right, they feeling this. So I just kept running with it, man. And next thing you know, the followers just kept pouring in.
All right, so today's guest, we have Ryze Hendricks Music. We are so excited to be talking to him today because this man is hilarious.
Definitely. Dude, thanks so much for coming on, man. We're really, really excited about this.
No doubt, fellas. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate y'all.
I just wanted to first start off by saying congratulations. I saw you hit 1 million subscribers only in March, right? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, man. 1 month, 1 million followers, man. We actually almost at 2 million now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I saw you're at 1.8, right?
Like 1.8, yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, so what got you started with TikTok?
Man, honestly, it was I seen Gary V. I follow Gary V, and I seen him talking about it, and I was like, oh, you know what? Let me check this out because I wanted to try a new platform. Wanted to tap into a new audience, so I just gave it a shot, and I just fell in love with the app. I'm like, oh wow, so you can have like no followers and then put up a good piece of content and then get thousands of followers off one post. I say, yo, this is amazing. So, I just kept at it, kept posting, kept trying to study the app and, try to figure certain things out. Like, how do people like, really grow in this app? And I was watching one guru, and he was like, you could do reposts. And if the post do good, you can repost it another time and it may do even better the next time. So it's this one video I put up where it's this guy, I think he's in like, I don't know, somewhere in Asia. And he's like walking around in his snake pit. And he's
the cobra.
throwing snakes around. And what I did, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So what I did was I edited myself in there as if I was his friend reacting to him. And I'm just looking like, yo, bro, chill out, bro. Like, be careful, bro. And the shit went crazy. I ended up getting like 100 followers off that one post. So then I'm like, oh, okay, all right, they feeling it. So I went and reposted it one night. I went to sleep, woke up in the morning, and I had 17,000 followers, and the video had 2.2 million views.
Oh, so my gosh.
I said, yo, I got to take this app serious now. So that's what got me started, man. I just kept grinding with it.
Dude, that's actually funny you mentioned that because I follow Gary Vee as well. I followed him for like quite a while now, and I saw when he started posting about TikTok and stuff like that, and he's like, guys, I'm telling you, it's the future, it's the future, it's the future. And like everyone's like, oh, you got a stake in TikTok, that's why you're doing it. But no, man, he's actually right. And like looking back now, like I wish I listened to that advice.
Yo, listen, yeah, man. Yeah, it is the future. And that's why you see everybody's trying to catch up with them. You know what I mean? You got Instagram that's trying to do reels now. Yep. You got YouTube shorts. Like, it's just a great app. The algorithm is like amazing. You know amazing. What I mean? Yeah. Like, you put out some great content and they'll push your stuff out in front of millions. Like that whole organic growth thing is what's amazing about it. You don't have to, you don't have to, like Instagram, you have to pay. I mean, it probably with TikTok in the future, you'll probably have to pay. But right now, this organic growth to put something out and just it be seen by millions, you have to pay for that for Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No disrespect to Instagram. I love Instagram too, but TikTok is different. The wave right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, speaking of the algorithm and all that, what does your For You page look like? Like, what do you watch when you go on the app?
Yo, just a lot of silly shit, man. That's the stuff I engage with. That's why, a lot of, like, if I'm not doing my own original post, if I do somebody else's post, most likely it's some silly shit, some funny shit. So you got that. I got some dancers on there, a couple girls on there shaking their shit on there. You know what I mean? What else you see on mine? Shit, what else?
Well, the first video I
You
saw
know-
from you was it was the GPS always coming in with when the beat was supposed to drop and the GPS just
Oh,
starts
yeah.
talking. That was the first video I ever saw from you a while back. And
Yeah.
that is the most real
It's
video.
So true. It's so true. It
Yeah,
happens
that,
every
that
single
was
time.
one of that was one of my earlier most successful videos, and a lot of people could relate to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you be vibing out to the music, and she always come in at the wrong fucking time, man.
Every
You know what I
time.
mean?
Every
So,
time.
Yeah. So I just posted it one day, just put it up, and that joint went crazy, and I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? See, just like that. I didn't think none of it. Just posted it, and next thing you know, it's viral, and I'm seeing it all over Instagram, and I'm like, yo, I love this app, man.
I've had her muted for years. I don't know. I mean, I
started
muted
doing
her.
that.
I can't listen to her anymore.
Yeah, I started doing that recently, actually.
Yeah, I started muting her too. I don't even. Yeah, I just look at the directions now. I don't even listen to her.
Exactly.
No more. She be fucking up the vibe, man. God damn it.
So I guess, obviously we can't have a conversation with you without talking about your most popular, which is the weird bars. I mean, how did you get started with that? Like, what was the inspiration behind that? Like, where did that become from,
Man, it was just wanting to incorporate music and comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because I see
Right.
the app is pretty much what goes far is comedy. You know what I'm saying? All of my most successful videos were comedy, and I wanted to incorporate music in that. So I'm like, it just came to me one night. I was just sitting there brainstorming, like, what could I come up with that'll be funny? And I'm like, yo, you know what? I should have this dude rap the weirdest shit, and the engineer just have the craziest reactions, because people always like my facial reactions to shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should do that and just have like the funniest reactions to the craziest bars. So I put up the first one, and I seen the first one did decent, and I was like, oh shit, all right, okay, they like this a little bit. So I put out part 2. That one did decent too, but I put out part 3, and part 3 I was like, okay, I really need to run with this, because that's the one I did. Savage. I'm a savage. Penis size average. And then next, yo, that joint went stupid, and next thing you know, I see like hundreds of videos of different accounts using the sound. So I was like, okay, all right, they feeling this. So I just kept running with it, man. And next thing you know, the followers just kept pouring in. And I think when I started the weird bars, I think I was like around like 200,000 followers or something like that. And then I seen, I put up a post, thank y'all for 300,000. And then in like 3 days, I was saying, thank you for 500,000. So I'm like, yo, I said, okay, all right, I'm going to keep sticking with this. I'm going to keep running with this. And here we are, man.
Actually, I feel like that's kind of like been a trend that we've noticed now with TikTok, or people that we've been interviewing that have gone viral, is they find magic and they keep doing it, and it works. It works every time.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, you just got to keep running with it, I feel like,
That's why I love this, the algorithm, because they'll, what TikTok will do is like, okay, it's an audience for this. So what they'll do is, if you keep the format the same, they'll keep pushing it out, because they see that it's an audience for us. They reacting to this. They're reacting well to this. So I'm like, okay, if I can just stick with the same format, and write different lyrics and come up with different things, different beats, then they'll keep pushing it out. So just stuck with the format.
That's the best thing I think about them, is that they're not really predictable at all. Like, every single time you put out a new one, it's a completely different beat. It's completely different lyrics. They're the most ridiculous lyrics I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
The one that really gets me the most is I just took a poo and
this
just
one
stood
too.
up. That one's my favorite, dude.
He brought this mug.
Oh yeah, I brought this just specifically.
Oh,
the
yeah, the
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. Dude, that one's my favorite one, I think, for sure.
Yeah. And that's still to this day the most successful one too. That's everywhere. It's unbelievable.
Everywhere.
Like on Instagram, it's people, because people made their own versions of it, and theirs went viral. So I'm seeing on Instagram that they're posting these other videos with my sound in the background, not even giving me credit. They don't even know where the sound came from.
Oh,
That's how
man.
ridiculous this is. But
That's social media.
I'll get a bunch of tags in the comments like, "Yo, give credit to Ryze Hendricks. This is his." And I don't even know that the video's out. I'll just get a bunch of tags and I'll go to it, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm everywhere!" Like, shit, it's crazy.
Well, the Ryze Army apparently has your back, right?
Yeah, they got yeah. Shout out to the Ryze Army out there, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
So with like the sounds being used, like how many times was the Scooby Dooby Doo? Like how many times was that used? The sound like on TikTok.
I seen. I last time I checked, it was at like 130,000 accounts.
Oh, my God, that's amazing.
Wow.
It's unbelievable, and that's another thing I love about the app too. Like, you know what I mean, you get to see the people use your sound, and you get to look at the different people and see how creative they can be, you know, with the sound or whatever. So I love going and watching those.
Yeah, you've posted a couple duets with like reacting to people's use of some of your sounds and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you have any favorites? I know the little kid was awesome. The one you posted one with there was a little boy who was mouthing along to one of your weird bars, but I forget which one. But
yeah, I'm trying to remember because I think I did a few of those. But I like how they, you know, it basically took a life of its own. They got this challenge, try not to laugh challenge.
I lose every time.
Oh my God, they come up with this. So I'll sit and watch them, and I know the lyrics, and I know where the funny parts is coming. But seeing their reaction and seeing them laugh, it makes me laugh. I don't know what it is. It just makes me laugh seeing their reaction. But yeah, man, it's been amazing, man. It's been amazing watching them.
I must have watched like 10 of the reaction videos that you've done, and every single time I laugh. I lose every single time, even though I know what's coming. It's like I break every time. So
yeah,
that's
man.
how you know it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. It's just about being creative, being different, and just being like just trying to think of the most weirdest, craziest stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know what's coming next. That's why I'm gonna keep it going, man. I'm gonna keep it going.
You should, man. So are you actually like a recording artist in real life, or do you just do this for fun?
Yeah, I'm a recording artist. People will be like, you know, they think it's all just jokes, and they'll be like, yo, you need to be a real artist. And I'm like, I am.
I am. Yeah.
Well, you got two different worlds.
I'm on Spotify, and then you know, I'm everywhere. I'm on Apple Music. I'm everywhere, and then they'll click and they'll be like, oh shoot, he is a real artist. Yo, your music is dope. So yeah.
Have you ever actually been in the studio and you've actually seen someone do some weird shit like that?
Nah, not really.
Not like
honestly.
that, obviously, but
I wish I did. I would love to tell that story, but nah. No, I never seen nobody do no weird, you know, say no weird shit. But no, I've seen somebody like do weird shit. Not like, it was this one chick that was I was dating at the time, and she used to talk shit that she was nice and she could rap. And, you know, she was super dope, and she can't wait to go to the studio. So when we get to the studio, I go in, I do my verse, I come out, now it's her turn. And she gets real nervous and was like, hold on, let me go outside and rehearse. And she leaves, and she doesn't come back for like an hour. So I'm like, I call her up like, yo, what's going on? And she was like, nah, I'm sorry. I just don't like when other people are around. Because there was a few other people in the studio too. She was like,
right.
no, I just get nervous when other people are around. And I was like, yo, that's fucking weird as hell. I'm like, all right, why didn't you tell me that? You have to walk outside. Like, okay, that's when I started discovering that she was on some weird shit. But yeah, that's the weird shit I've seen without it being weird lyrics.
Well, besides the weird bars, you have other series as well that have done really well. I mean, the LeBron versus Jordan, the Marvel versus DC, but you also have the white people, black people scary movie thing, which is absolutely hilarious.
Fucking kills me every time.
There was one other one, I think. Was the
Tom Brady?
Well, the Tom Brady and Drew Brees, but there was another series. Oh, the robbing.
That all falls under the same series. Basically, debate with bars series.
Yeah, the lyrical debates, all that. Yeah.
And, Marvel versus DC. That's all under the debate with bars series.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Are you Marvel or DC?
Oh, I'm Marvel, baby.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
But, you know what? No, I love both though. I love both. But if I had to pick, it probably would be Marvel. They're I don't know. I love their characters more. I just like the characters more.
Definitely,
but
I agree.
I love DC too. I love for them too. But Marvel just flooding it, man. So much content. So you gotta love that.
I just finished all of it, for the first time. So now I'm a Marvel fan. I was never into any of it, but I'm there now.
Who's your go-to character from Marvel?
Spider-Man, man.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Spider-Man, man. That's my guy. That's my boy.
My girlfriend
man.
is our producer, and she actually has this Spider-Man like hoodie that she wears all the time that I'm very jealous of. And there's like Spider-Man artifacts all around our apartment, man. It's actually that's
Oh,
how I
shit.
knew I loved her.
Yes, indeed, man. Yeah. But see, but that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with that. I put that out, the Jordan versus LeBron part 1. Seeing that started going crazy, so I just stuck with that. Then I came out with part 2, then part 3, and about time I got to part 5. Next thing you know, Sports Center is hitting me up on my inbox, and I'm like, oh shit, Sports Center? What the fuck? They're like, are you the owner of these videos? And I'm like, yeah, I'm the owner. And they're like, can we use this for our platforms? And I'm thinking, fuck yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? So that was crazy too. They went and posted it, and my Instagram went nuts.
You could tell that a lot of work goes into those, and like a lot of creativity and stuff. So you deserve it, man. Every bit of it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a lot of work goes into it, because I gotta do a little bit of research. A lot of it be knowledge that I already know, but I like to do research on like stats and stuff, and then then it's getting the beat, then it's writing the lyrics, learning the lyrics, and performing. So definitely a lot goes into it.
Definitely. I mean, it shows your work shows clearly. The robbing people for stupid stuff is definitely.
Oh man, it's great.
It's up there of my favorite things from you, and I literally every single time you ask for something else, it's funnier.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting better and better, and it's like I think there was one where that your character thought that the robber was coming for and it's like, nah, that.
Yeah,
Like the Disney movies.
The milk.
Give me the binky. Let me get the binky.
The binky. Dude, you must have I feel like you sucked on that binky for like a solid minute. Like I don't even know if there was anything else to that video. That shit was hilarious, man.
Yeah. and the awkward stare at the father. Yeah. That was I think that's up there as one of the most successful robbing people for stupid stuff. I think that one did really well too.
Well, now you do the Don't Judge a Book, right? And I think the nerdy guy was probably my favorite. That was like the only one I saw where the producer was like, "Oh, this guy's fucking sick."
Yeah, because they because they were used to seeing him make all these weird faces and like, yo, what the fuck is this? That I had to switch it up. You know what I mean? And just wanted to add, just a different character. I got the wig, I got the funny glasses in there. I'm like, yo, I need to do something with this character. And I said, I'm gonna add a twist to it. I'm gonna start it off like, yo, the audience is like, what the hell is this guy gonna do? Is he gonna rap? What is he gonna do? And then just fucking blow him out the water. See, that's my slick way of showing, like, listen, I know I do these weird and funny bars, but I really do this. Like, I really get busy with this. So that was kind of like my way to show that I really got skills too. But do it in a funny way,
Yeah.
Of course. So outside of TikTok, obviously you work really hard on your TikToks, but what is your life like outside of TikTok?
Outside, husband, father, of course. I'm a mentor for troubled youth, and I take care of like the elderly and developmentally delayed clients. So that's what I do outside of TikTok.
That's incredible.
Jeez, man.
Mm-hmm.
So funny and caring.
Yeah, it's a good combination right there.
Yeah, really good qualities to have.
I mean, that perfectly segues into my question about in your TikToks. You've done a couple like kind of motivational speaking a little bit, and the way you speak to people, it's beautiful. But you had one where you said, "Stop telling everybody your business." I loved that.
Oh yeah,
like that was
definitely.
Great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. I had to put that out there because you got certain people that just go in and tell everything. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to know all your business, man. You don't have to tell everything. I understand being transparent and being open, but you got to watch who you give your business to, because some people that take that information and they don't really care about you. That just gives them something else to talk about amongst their friends, and
they could use it against you.
You getting stabbed, yeah. You putting yourself out there. You getting stabbed in the back. They taking your information. They acting like they care about you, but then they going and they telling other people your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, you just gotta watch who you give your business to.
Yeah, I was reading the comments on that, and people were very adamant about it being family. like definitely
Oh,
family too.
Yeah. And
Families.
I'll respond back like, yeah, especially family, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy that it's like that, but that's how it be. Them be the main ones kicking you in your back. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think we all experienced that at some point, which
Oh, yeah.
really sucks.
It's never fun. One of the things that I really just need to know about is your in-laws' creepy doll. What is that?
Yo, man, listen. And you know what's so funny about that doll? Like if like when like say if they in the living room watching TV, I'll take the doll and I'll go and I'll like just sit it next to them and just like move out the way and just I'll be chilling. I won't say nothing and just watch their reaction when they turn around. Yo, it's the funniest stuff. Yo, it's the funniest shit watching them react. And then or if they not home and we go to their house, I'll just take the doll because they leave the doll in the same room. So what I'll do is I'll take it out that room and I'll put it like in the living room on the couch, or I'll put them in front of the TV, or they got like this little bar section in their living room. I'll just sit them at the bar with a drink in front of them. Like, yo, this should be hilarious, man. But yeah, it's some that's like a doll from like the fucking 60s.
Hell? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you know, once I seen it, I was like, oh, I said, this is golden. This is content right here. I gotta create some material off this.
So have you always been like when you were growing up and stuff like that, were you always like the class clown, like the comedian of the class, or is that kind of something that really was brought out with TikTok?
Yo, man, class clown all my life, man. I'll let you like if my mother was here right now, she would tell you stories how like all right, for example, like my music class. All my teachers were strict for the most part, but the music teacher, he was more laid back, right? So that was my time to kind of really let loose and clown in the classroom. So I used to do all these characters. I used to imitate all these characters from In Living Color. You ever seen A Living Color?
Yep, of course.
Yeah. So I used to imitate all the characters and stuff like that. And my music teacher, he wouldn't try to shut me up. He would just sit there and just watch me and just laugh. And because he knew I had to get it out my system, you know what I mean? So once I was done, I'll just give him a look like, all right, I'm done. I'm out of jokes. and then we will just continue on with the class. But my mother had a parent-teacher conference with him one day. And she was walking down the hall and he went to meet her in the hall. And the class just bust out laughing. And he was like, you hear that? See, that's your son. That's your son right there. Well, yeah, man, that's, it was just always fun thing to do, man. Just make people laugh, man. I that's, because I love to laugh myself. So, if I have an opportunity to make other people laugh, I'll just, I'll do it.
It makes you feel good when you make someone else laugh. It's not like, I don't know, it's kind of like a stress reliever for me too when I do it. It's, it's just nice.
Yeah, man, it is, man. And it's crazy. I get DMs of people telling me like, yo, I'm helping them fight depression with these videos. And I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I love, making people laugh with these videos, but to hear stuff like that, that's when it's like, yo, man, this thing is really bigger than you, man. You helping people fight depression. Like somebody came up to me and told me they DM'd me and said that, they going through chemo because they fighting cancer and they just watch my videos and it keeps them positive. And I'm like, it's deep, man. It's like, yo, you got to keep going, man. People are depending on you. Like that's the way it feels,
I mean, they say laughter is the best medicine, and clearly you're providing it.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Especially with everything going on, man, with the virus and everything, and everybody being home. We all need some type of entertainment. Shit, I need entertainment myself. So it's like, yo, you this is your way of giving back and helping people. Just give them content.
The one thing that I had noticed after I had done like such a deep dive on your TikTok was I actually felt a little bit less stressed myself. That was something I was actually going to tell you, but it is you're one of those people. I feel like you're a healer. Like I feel like you have that ability to just make people feel calm and relaxed and kind of just take them away from whatever's bothering them at the moment. And that's not easy to do, man. I commend you for that.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. And I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a gift because ever since I was younger, I've always been like the friend that people like to call like when they're going through shit. You know what I mean? I've always been that friend because I'm a good listener. You know what I mean? And I'll sit there and I'll listen. And if I can give good advice, I'll give good advice. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I feel like that's a natural thing. I think I was kind of born with that, man. I honestly feel like that, man, because this goes back to like middle school and high school. People just always reach out to me like and just spill whatever they going through, So it feels good though, because when I be needing the healing, I want to have somebody to depend on to help me. You know what I mean? So when I have the opportunity to be on the other side of that, it's like the most rewarding feeling, man.
Well, it looks like it started in school, then it, you became that person for your friends, and you do that for your job. And now TikTok, I feel like it's a big part of your life, and I feel like, you have that gift for sure. Yeah,
man. Definitely, man. It's definitely part of my life, man. TikTok is definitely changing my life now, man. It's like every day. Every day I'm like, what can I come up with today? Because I try to do something every day, at least one piece of material every day. So this is definitely part of our lifestyle, man. And it's bringing in nice little bit of change. I had to pay taxes on it, so
there you go.
Making a career out of this thing. So
Well, what is the most impactful? Like, what is like the biggest thing that has actually come from TikTok for you now?
The most, what you mean? Like, what you mean?
Like for your life, like the biggest thing to really come from this, like what, like something that like either like notoriety or just or even the message from that fan of yours,
or sports,
or Sports Center.
It's you know what? It's all of that, man. It's everything, man. It's just people just noticing the brand now. Just me getting in front of people now. Freaking Sports Center. I grew up watching Sports Center. I'm a sports fanatic. So for Sports Center to reach out to me, that's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like things like that, and just the ability to be able to heal people. Through this thing. And entertain. To be able to entertain people, and people just reaching out to me every day with messages like, yo, man, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. All that stuff is really impacting my life, man. So, it gives me fuel to keep going, man.
Your first video actually was posted in October of 2019, right? Have you seen a big change since the pandemic started, that like in your viewership, or was it like, do you think that people being at home and not being able to like go to work and stuff like that, like, do you think that has impacted your viewership?
Definitely has. You know what I mean? When people sitting home and needing entertainment, everybody in their phones. So, TikTok itself has taken off since the pandemic, because, everybody's at home, everybody's, doing the funny dances and, all the different trends and stuff like that. I think TikTok itself has grabbed a bunch of attention because everybody's, sitting still. So with me, me putting my content on the platform, I feel like, yes, it's grown, crazy because everybody's at home. That's where the attention is, and that's where my content is. So, yeah, it's definitely helped me grow a lot.
Well, I'm happy it did,
So with your family and friends, what do they think of all this? Like your kids, your wife, everything. What do they think of this weird bars, these things?
Listen, man, I got my friends. It's crazy. My friends now, they like will text me, yo, can you please call me? Because my son don't believe I know you. I'm like, I said, yo, man, this TikTok fame thing is really real, man. And like, I would say like at least like 8 or 9 different friends then told me like, please, can you call me? Or like they'll see me and like, yo, listen, let me get this picture with you, man. I got to get this picture with you. Like it's been like that, like real life fame type shit. And it's like, yo, it feels kind of weird, but it feels good. Like, damn, they really loving my work out here. So I'll go to work, and then my coworkers will be like, they'll come across a video on Instagram like, yo, I know him. That's my boy. I work with him. So it's like, yeah, it's bugged out, man. It's really bugged out. So yeah, man. All of my friends are proud. Everybody's happy. Everybody's proud of me, man. Everybody's proud. It's unbelievable to them, because it's like, yo, like almost 2 million followers, almost 2 million people follow my friend. Like, this is my boy. I grew up with him. So it's like, I be feeling really famous. Like, you know what I mean?
You said before that you try to put out a video every day. Are there any videos in your drafts that you just like were like, oh, I don't know if I could do this, or or it's just not quite there? Or...
Nah, I don't have any in the drafts. Like I just take it day at a time. I'll put something together, and then I'll just put it out onto the next. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just how I work. You know, and if I don't like something, if I don't like something, I won't put it out. But it's never in my drafts. If it's in my drafts, it's sitting there to go out.
Right.
And I'll schedule a time to put it out, because it's certain times if you put a video out on TikTok, it does well. It does better than other times. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I'll sit it in the drafts, and then I'll set an alarm on my phone. And 8 p.m. come, I put it out at this time, and I'll go on and post it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only time I put things in the draft, is when I'm scheduled to put it out.
Obviously, you're a big sports fan. You talked about Sports Center, and you were so excited when they contacted you. And for those who are listening, he's wearing a Buffalo Bills hat.
Bills
and
Mafia,
sweater.
baby! Yeah.
You're a big Bills fan?
Man, fanatic, man. Born and raised in Buffalo, man. So, you can't be from Buffalo and not be a Bills fan, man.
Still live there?
No, I'm in Jersey now.
You're in Jersey.
But
Okay.
my family and everybody's back in Buffalo. Like my mother, my sister, my nieces, they all back in Buffalo. So, go up there to visit.
Well, we're on Long Island doing this, so we're not too far.
LI.
Yeah.
Can we expect? Are we expecting new music from you soon?
Yes, indeed. Got the new album, Shaq and Kobe, dropping Friday, April 23rd. That's actually a day before my birthday. So
that's awesome.
I'm definitely excited about that. Yeah, it's a collab album with my boy G Rome on the beat. Shout out to my man G Rome. And we're putting that out, man. We're really excited about putting that out.
That's awesome. And we're both Tauruses, by the way. I'm April 30th.
Oh, Taurus in the building, baby. Let's go.
We're just stubborn. That's all it is.
Yeah. Definitely stubborn. Stubborn as hell, man.
So musically or TikTok wise, who is someone that you'd really like to collab with? Or both. Yeah.
Both. I would, for TikTok, I would like to do something with what's my man name? Zach King.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I would like to do some magic shit. I want him to do some crazy shit, and for me to have the reactions I do, just me reacting to some magical shit he do. He's amazing. Like I'm a big fan of him. And I like and shit, Will Smith, man. Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith makes amazing content. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Will Smith, but he makes amazing content. And far
Dude,
as
I gotta tell you,
huh?
If I gotta tell you, man, if you had a TikTok video with you, Magic, and Will Smith, I think my fucking brain would explode, man. I don't know if I can handle that.
Shit, my brain would explode. God damn. Man, yeah. But and far as music, I'm a huge fan of Drake. I love to do something with Drake.
Who isn't? Drake is fucking awesome, man. Drake's fucking awesome. Man. You got to be a fan of Drake.
Amazing artist, man. Him, Jay-Z, of course. That's the GOAT.
Oh hell yeah.
I would love to do something with Jay. Shit, man. Who else, man? And probably like Lil Wayne. I would love to do something with Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne too.
You just caught my heart there, man. Wayne is my fucking dude. He was like my guy in fucking middle school and high school.
Oh yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
And I kind of get my work ethic from him. You know what I mean? Because that era where he put out all the mixtapes and he was on everybody remixes and stuff like that. He just flooded the streets with content, mixtapes and songs, and that's kind of like I'm taking that work ethic from him and applying it to the internet age.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So besides the new album, which we're definitely excited to hear, what else? Is there anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to talk about? Obviously, your social medias. Everyone, make sure you go follow him at Ryze Hendricks Music.
Well, Ryze Hendricks Music is just TikTok.
Just TikTok,
but,
okay.
But on Instagram, just at Ryze Hendricks. That's cool.
RYZE, everybody.
Yeah, RYZE. Yeah, my YouTube, you can hit me. You can subscribe to my YouTube, Ryze Hendricks TV. I got the merch. I got the merch out. I got the Weird Bars merch, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, on my Teespring. That's actually, I gotta send y'all the link on that if y'all wanna. I guess wherever y'all post this, I'll have to send y'all the link.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, but that's on my Teespring. Rise and Grind, that's my merch as well. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Follow the boy, man.
Dude, hell yeah, man. Give
awesome.
him a follow, give him a like, give him everything, man. This guy works fucking hard.
And he's so close to 2 million. He's gonna get there very soon.
It's my goal
most
now.
definitely.
My goal is to get you to 2 mil. Not like I really have anything to do with that, but you're gonna do it on your own, man. You're gonna get it like next week.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna keep working, man. Let's get there.
So one thing that we do with all of our guests is we actually ask you to give us a challenge that we could do to promote the episode.
It doesn't have to be now. You can
Doesn't have
always
to be now.
let us know in
Yeah.
the future. But so like before we post your episode, we want to do something on TikTok that is based on you or based on your videos or something to that extent. So if you can come up with something, that'd be awesome. We'd love to do anything we can.
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me a little bit of time to think about that one, because I want to come up with something good for you guys.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming, man. We really appreciate it.
Ryze, thank you so much, man. You've been a fucking phenomenal guest, man. I'm really inspired by what you do and your motivation. I think it's really sick, man. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, man. Thanks again for having me, man. I had a good time, man. Y'all boys doing your thing, man. I appreciate it.
This has been a Fall of the House production. Thanks so much for listening. We want to thank our audio engineer, David PK, our producer, Allison Sharkey, our social media manager, Katrina Knutson, and our host, Anchor. Please make sure to follow us on all social media accounts at Inside the Tok, and that's TOK.